BCS, what's happening, buddy? What's up, Dylan? I'm not going to be able to see too much of the chat right now because I got some wire to strip. I'm down here in the dungeon. You guys didn't even know I had a dungeon, did you? Yeah, man, we got massive amounts of wire here. Oh, shoot. Let me just bring the camera along with me over here. What's happening, peoples? What you guys up to today? Look at this. We got these singles. We got these singles here ready to go. I got these singles here ready to go. And then I got more wire to, more Romex in there to strip, make into singles, that is. Oh, we got a few more right here. The short pieces. Short pieces. Let's get this thing closer. I don't have a tripod, but I got this thing. This is my tripod. What's up with that? Hey. So I haven't been live very many times here. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of it. Ooh, speaking of, I already got some. Let's check this out real quick before we start stripping it. This was the single Bear Bright that I got out of it so far. The single ones. So here it is. Get in there. Oh yeah. This is what I pulled out so far. These were all the single strands out of that bunch. So you can count on this amount twice, 3 times that amount. That's what we're gonna have. Yeah, I know this thing's, they're pretty heavy. As you can tell, I'm not cutting them down. I just did that. I just cut them down just because I wanted to see how much a 5-gallon bucket was gonna weigh with the short sticks. Yeah, you gotta love that, right? And I'm not gonna crush them down any smaller than this, because I'm gonna move this as soon as possible. I'm not gonna hold on to it, so all know how it is. I know a lot of people out there hold on to their stuff, but me, man, I won't. Just like the iScrap guy said, sell it, because you never know when it's gonna go down. Not to mention, I'll always get more, right? I didn't get to see that big. I didn't get to see that big country. Whoops. My bad. You know what? I should have had my tablet charged up. Yo, Allie, what's up? Allie Mac. Look, man, we live up in the house. I'm in the dungeon right now. This is the dungeon. Down in the basement. Y'all didn't know I had a dungeon, huh? When Aunt Danny first moved in here, before we did, apparently this used to be a grow room. And here's evidence. These guys were so smart. Of course, they were smart enough to rip the picture off the wall, but apparently this was a picture right here of the grow room. And everything in this room was just covered in this silver paper or whatever they use for reflective. So, yeah, we tore it all down. It's the dungeon now. It ain't no more grow room. No more growing in here. So let's strip some wire, everybody. Alloy foil. It was something like that, yeah. It was more like a paper, like a shiny, real shiny paper or something like that, man. Almost like those, like the emergency people, they give you those silver blankets or whatever. That's what it reminded me of. It's gonna get a little noisy because, as you can tell, I got so much wire I had to hook up the drill to this bad boy, right? And I'm dealing with 2 different sizes here, so I got it set for the smaller one now. You know what I mean. Yeah, I got it set up for the smaller wire now, and I'm just, of course everybody knows. What up? Was that Ralph? Is that Ralph Morrick in the house? I didn't get to see it, man. You guys are so far away. Yeah, Ralph Mort. Hey, man, we're going to make some copper so we can melt it. Or not us, but someone else can melt it once they get it off the scrapyard, right? Good to have everybody in here. Kappa. I've been trying to do lives for a minute now on the YouTube, man. They had to do a catch up or something. They kept telling me I needed 1,000 subs. I'm like, dude, I'm over 1,000, right? So I asked Kuntz about it, and he said, hey, Southern Belle, what's happening there? Yeah, I asked Kuntz about that, and he said it took a while for him to go live. So here we are. I had to try it, you know. I had a break. What's up, Rebecca? Cool, cool. Miss Canadian Scrapper, what's happening? Look at this, man, you missed I showed off all the wire. Let's show it off some more, right? It's a few dollars. We got a few dollars here. These were all the single strands. Oh, James, which James we got in the house? These were all the single strands out of the all my Romex. So you can count on 2 more piles like that, right? Because there's 3 strands in each one. We got going on here. Who did? Jarrett Blockin. What is up, dude? Jarrett Blockin, man. Homebrew tea. Hey, I used to work with that guy. Jarrett, what are you doing right now? What's up, Nips? Yeah, Jarrett Blockin. Fresh brew tea, man. We worked with that cat. Peddler Lindstorm. What have you been up to, buddy? Hope all is well over there. Over there in Sweden. That was it, right, Sweden? Oh, yeah. Hey, man. I'm missing the forklifts. I'm missing my Crown. Oh, wait, I rode the Toyota. I'm missing my Toyota, buddy. Yeah, Sweden. What's the weather like right there now, Lindstorm? It's pretty nice out here. It's not too bad. It's still a little chilly, but the sun is out, so, you know, it makes everything bright. Yeah, it's going to be a little noisy, everybody, and I'm sorry if I don't see your chats. I should have set up my, I should have charged the iPad up and brought it down with me so I could see it all. Shoot, I wasn't even sure if this thing was going to work, you know, with this live bit, but it's working. Hey, Cheryl. Thank you. Genuine, yeah. One of a kind, I guess. Oh, that's a big boy. There's 2 different size wires in here. So I got it set for the smaller one. That's a big one. And, you know, I've touched these wires. I touched wires so many times that I can almost tell the gauge thickness. Pick one. There's a small boy. Yeah, I could judge this by grabbing it, really. Well, I keep missing all these comments, man. I'm sorry if I don't catch to you, but hey, everybody, welcome. Welcome, everybody, to the dungeon. Like I said, yeah, everybody didn't even know I had a dungeon. Oh, right across that wall over there's where we got our washer and dryer. And I was doing some laundry, so I thought, you know what? Let's strip some wire. Thinking, you know what? Let's go live. See if it works, and it's working, it looks like. 22 people in the house. What's up, Bobby? If I missed you in the comments, I'm sorry. Everybody having a day out there? What kind of day? Is it just a day? A good day? A bad day? Or just a day? It's just have a day. Just have a day. Everybody. Jared Blockin. Jared, have you... Any? What was it, Twitch? Have you been streaming on Twitch still, or are you still like, nah? 24 folk. What's up, everybody? Hey, you can hit that thumbs up if you want. I really don't care. I know you're all just here for the show. That's thumbs up enough for me, man. Y'all just showed up. That's all it is. That's cool. Excuse me. Yeah, I bet it is cold up there. I've been there, Michigan. Yeah. It's cold right now. Right now the sun is shining. It's pretty nice, but it's still like high 30s, I think. What's up, Leggett? Yo! You got all them chainsaws oiled up? Haha, really? 17 degrees. Ouch, that's cold. Liggett the tree fella. That's another cat, man. We used to race bean style way back when, man. Old school, man. He knew Jerry before Dumpster Jerry was Dumpster Jerry, before he was Tin Can, before he was, you know, he knew me as TC. That's who he knew me as. The radical dude. And Chris was rad. That was one fast joker right there. That dude could haul some butt on a BMX bike when he was in his teens. I'll tell you what. What were you? TC. Chris, what was you, man? You was like 7th. Was you 4th or 7th in the state at the time? What were you, man? I know you was under 10. I know you were like in the top 10 of the states in the pro. Was you pro or amateur still? I can't remember now. It was so long ago, dude. That was a long time ago. Hey, Dusty Blonde, what's happening with you? Hey, Dusty, tell Snobby to email me. 2nd. Woo! That dude was... Woo! That's got to be fast. You got to be fast to be number 2. Get in there. Yeah, Dusty, have Snobby give me an email at scrapball1972@gmail.com. I need to talk to that guy. I don't understand what the partial whole thing was about, so. And honestly, I know he said he wanted to send me some money back, but I don't want anything back, because I wanted him to have all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? I wanted Snobby to have all that stuff, so. That's why, I mean, it's only scrap money. No big deal. It's only scrap money, man. We got scrap money. No biggie. I want Snobby to have all that stuff. I don't want anything back except, you know, his love. That's all I want. All right, let's rip through some wires real quick, everybody. Chat amongst yourselves, and of course, I'll rewatch the video, and I'll check out everybody's comments there. But I got miles and miles and miles of wire I got to get through. Oh, that was a thick one. We didn't have it set up for thick ones yet. Yeah, I got some more letters to That was a thick boy. Jeez, this whole thing is full of them. Yeah, I got some letters to send out. We got some decals to send out. What happened there? Who retracted the messages? I don't have any, what do you call them? Admins? Or moderators? We don't have no mods in here. This is free for all, man. Oh, no way. Did you send that magnet? You send her a drill? Did you send Dusty a drill? Wait, Peddler, did you send the magnet? Oh, geez, really? No, man. Honestly, to be all honest, man, I need a P.O. box. Because where I'm at, I'm sure you all saw the hood. We got porch pirates all over the place, man. And every time somebody, or I know a package is coming, I get so nervous. Like my boy, the average hillbilly, sent me a package. I gave him the wrong zip code. But for weeks, man, I started thinking somebody, you know, took my package, and I was going outside like mean mugging everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I just gave him the wrong zip code. You right, man. It's rough out there, man. It's rough. That's why I always have my head down. And I try not to stare at anybody in the eyes. You know what I'm saying? That can get me in trouble. Dude, that would be sweet, man. Yeah, I was watching Ian's videos trying to see what magnet you were talking about, because you said you made him one. I wanted to see what it looked like, you know what I'm saying? Actually, I went to your channel too, Peddler, to see if you had any new content, but you didn't put anything out yet, so I was keeping an eye on you, buddy. I like you. You're cool, man. Yeah, and sorry about that, man. And what's up, Jordan? Jordan Woodworking? What up, dog? Yeah, man. Yeah, you're a great guy, dude. You be dealing in some scrap, man. You do your thing like that. It's awesome. And that's awesome you even offered the magnet too, man. And you never know, it might show up. What's up, Kim? You never know, it might show up. I'll let you know. I mean, totally, if it do. Peddler, you can email me too, man. Scrapall1972@gmail.com. Send me, drop me a line, dude. Oh, I know. I've been subbed to Ian's channel. I've just been going back on his videos, trying to see. Yeah, email me, buddy. Everybody that emails me, man, I'm gonna, hand out my personal phone number. Cause I've been chatting with a lot of viewers, man, through the phone, and I like that, man. I like it. We got 25 people in the house. Jarrett Blacken, man, what have you been doing, buddy? Shoot, I guess I can give you a call to see. Gosh, I got your number. I know where you live. I know where you live. Wait, is that when you sent that off? What's up, Robert? The Great White North. Montreal. Oh, yeah, we like Montreal. I would love to check out Canada, but I don't think Canada wants me across their borders, man. I got all kinds of dirt on me here. I'm not, okay. I got you, Peddler. Yeah, one thing someone told me is because of the OWI I had, they won't let me across the border. Because I guess they're afraid I'll go up north and get drunk and drive around. But I haven't drank and drive since 2009, you know what I'm saying? I learned my lesson. When $18 worth of drinks ended up costing me about $4,000 and 2 years of probation, you know what I'm saying? So I learned my lesson. And actually, honestly, yeah, right on, Robert. Yeah, and actually, if I didn't get caught, I would have still been doing it, and I probably would end up killing myself or someone else, man. That opened up my eyes. I had to been busted. I had to be busted in order to stop drinking. And, I mean, I still sip every now and then, but, man, I ain't doing it like I used to. Man, I'm not going back to that. Mama McKee and Twisty, man, it was right after that, too, we started, speaking. And, yeah, they saved my life as well. Yeah, it was an expensive setup beer, but probably, yeah, mad respect, man. And the thing is, I can still take a drink and know, I'm not gonna get to that point where I'm not going to know and continue drinking and doing stupid stuff. Every now and then a pint. Just crack open a pint, maybe do a shot. I don't know. I haven't did a shot in a long time too though, but every now and then, man, we'll have some brewhas. We'll have a couple brewhas, you know, just some tall boys, you know, a couple pints or a 24, maybe a quart. That's getting a little too much for me though nowadays. Hey, Allie Mack, you should check out my boy Chris Liggett, the Tree Fella, man. This guy has a collection of saws, man, and he's probably oiling every chain right now, every little link, you know what I'm saying? Because his stuff is tight, it's fresh. You'd probably enjoy that. Whoa. Yeah, man, I just recently got my license back after a year. But, I mean, there's been plenty of other times. Oh, my record, man, like I almost lost I've been pulled over so many times without insurance, I almost lost my license indefinitely. Almost. They ended up changing the rule, though. Yeah. But it was like a 3 strikes you're out thing. Oh, yeah. My record is covered with like 18, 20 something, maybe like 18 to 22 stops of being caught with no insurance. Shit, I was young. I didn't have money. Man. I was what's up? What's up, Bill? Scrapping together. Yeah, we didn't have money back in. Liggett, you know, Liggett can back me up on that one, man. We worked in restaurants. You know, we were 17 years old living in our own apartments. You know what I'm saying? Dropped out of school kind of thing. Shit. Spending our money on stupid stuff that we didn't need. And yeah, I always thought, you know, beers and pots was more important than, you know, insurance. But now, I mean, man, we're talking like 20 something years ago. So maybe I should stop talking, man. I don't know. Maybe I should stop talking. Oh yeah, that's awesome. So the live is working. You get some of this stuff done. I actually only had a few minutes. Right now I'm 420 scrapping. What you been up to, homie? Shoot, actually I haven't watched the video from you in a long time, man. I need to get up on that. See what's going on up north there. Yeah, you live and learn, man. You right. And I learned big time, and it was for the good though, right? It was for the good. It wasn't bad. And when I got busted, I wasn't even mad. What's up, James Monroe? I was wondering if that was you. Yeah, they kicked me down in the basement, dude. Well, you know, anybody that's stripped wire knows when it's cold that this stuff is really hard to get off of there, that insulation. So I keep it, you know, I let it sit in the house for about 8 hours, and then I was doing it upstairs, but this here is going to make such a mess that, you know, I'm doing it down here in the basement. Not to mention the cats would go crazy over and drag my wires off into somewhere, you know, the cats would like drag my wire underneath you know, a bunch of stuff that I can't get to. .420 scrapping. I'd go hang out with old 420 scrapping. Revise my younger days. I would do that. Yeah, I just got my license back, man. We've been pulling scrap to the yard like crazy, I have. And really making some room out there in the scrap shack. And the yard's pretty much clean too, because yeah, I'm 48. So, yeah. I kind of stopped toking about 10, 12 years ago, but I don't know. Every now and then, whatever. It's no biggie. But I used to burn quite a bit. As a matter of fact, people used to call me the Chiba a long time ago. TC for short, the Chiba. Because I always had it. I always had the Chiba, but I didn't really always have insurance. That's why I had so many flags on my record. Oh, let's get in that wire. It's not. It's a thick one. Thick boys. What's the thick one? I think these are all the thick ones. No, here we go. We got a small boy right here. I'm working with two different sizes, so. We'll do the thick ones last. This is a great tool, man. I'm gonna have to show you what's going on with this thing, though. Really, it's a. Jackpot said he had the same problem with his. Before Jackpot Digger now, before he got his motorized boy, he had one of these. And he said his did the same thing. Let's see if everybody can see what I'm talking about. Let's see here. But my wheel, well, you're not going to be able to see it. But the cutoff wheel actually shifted over. And yeah, I mean, this is a great tool. Now, if you can afford the one with the motorized, you know, I would do that. Even if I, you know, even with the amount of wires I get is not a whole lot. Right now I got a whole lot, but really I don't get a whole lot, but I would still buy the motorized one. They're so much cheaper right now too. But this thing, actually, and I use the crank handle a lot because it's a lot quieter. And, good idea. Let's try that. But yeah, I think I paid $80 for that shipped from China. That's not a bad deal, man, because we're talking shipping from China, you know. It's not a bad deal. It's a great investment. I mean, I think I paid for that thing like maybe the first couple weeks of having it. Paid for it and made profit. All right, let's turn the drill the other way. But let's make sure it goes the right way. Let's try that. Yeah, this tool is awesome. Awesome tool. Well, I don't know. I kind of like it this way. I like it that way. I don't have anything bolted down because I move this stuff around so much. I don't want to really be bolting and unbolting, you know what I'm saying? It would be a lot nicer if it was bolted to the ground, or to the ground. It'd be a lot nicer if it was bolted to the table, but man, really, I move it around so much from the garage to the upstairs bedroom to the living room to down here now, you know what I'm saying? This is the table I always use, unless I'm out in the garage, but this is the table I'm always using, so I should actually just bolt it to it, but. This is my stripping table. I had this thing for many years, stripping a lot of wire across it, man. It's gouged. It is gouged up, but man, I mean, I'll keep using it until it busts, until it falls apart. And then I got one more after that. That, you know, I went through 4 of them, you know. I had 4, and now I got 2 left, so I just use them up until they bust. But these tables are nice. You could, it's just a TV tray or table or whatever, but. My mom had them forever. She gave them to me, and then, man, these things could take a beating, man, because I put some stuff on here and smacked it with a hammer and all kinds of stuff, man. I didn't have a whole lot of time, but I wanted to get down here and do some things and then also try out this live boy, but,
I don't have a whole lot of time because I'm the learning coach for my boy Twisty Metal and his K-12 online classes, and he's going to have a class starting up real soon, so we're going to have to get back up on that, get his learning done. Oh, what? 6 foot high snowbanks. Yeah. Actually, that's how we all start, Bill. We all started out with a knife, and I mean that is an effective way, especially when you're dealing with a solid core strand. The knife was, well, you already know, a lot of people already, man, that knife will slide right across there, you know. And sometimes, with the crank handle on this thing, sometimes I can strip the wire faster with my blade than cranking it through this thing, you know. But this ain't a bad tool. Yeah, I know, right? 6 foot high snowbanks. Yeah, my snowbanks ever get 6 foot high out in front of my house, I'm not shoveling that. I'm staying in. I'm staying in. Shoot. But yeah, I got the classes going to start back up. So we're going to finish up the rest of his day. And he's out May 23rd. And then next year we're going to probably put him in public school. But when he's done on May 23rd, I'm going to start looking for a job. Probably go to Amazon. I worked there before. And maybe this time I can get into their shipping department, since I have like another 8-10 years under my belt of forklift driving, you know, because this is a long time ago when I worked there. But they're putting one up right down the road from where my wife works, on Mount Comfort Road, they call it. So starting out $15 an hour, I might have to try that. Oh, MCS, I was watching your video when you were out there in your garage, and I just couldn't believe all that stuff you have. I thought I had a lot of stuff, but I know you get a lot of stuff. And the nice thing about that too is I don't think you really have to dig in dumpsters, do you? I'm sure you probably still do every now and then, but a lot of that stuff is just given to you. That's awesome. And I was watching you pull all this stuff off the floor, and I'm just like, just imagine you finding this stuff again like you just found it for the first time. That's how I felt when I was cleaning out the scrap shack. I mean, I was finding copper. Like I move a tote and there would be like 3 little pieces of copper, and I'm like, dang it, man, I just turned all that in. You're supposed to be turned in. So I pick up these little 3 pieces and then put them in a bucket and lose it again, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can find all kinds of treasures when it's all piled up like that. When you got all the alloys, you know, mixed in like that, man, you can find all kinds of stuff. Refining almost, like it's like, oh, I totally forgot I had that. But once you pick that piece up, like 6 months later, you pick that piece up, you can totally remember where you got it. That's me, you know. It's like, dude, I forgot I had that, but I picked that up, you know, January 23rd, you know, 2018. Right over there at the dumpster by the school. Yeah, I think these are all the thick wires. But look how it's tearing it apart, though. It's really nice, that tool. My buried treasure. It is some buried treasure. But I mean, it just shreds it up. Very nice. Right, Ralph. That's some good stuff, though. I mean, and it's like as soon as you find it, you totally remember where it was, where you got it. You know, pretty much what day, you know, what time it was, what you had for lunch. I mean, that's me. As soon as I pick it up, I remember everything. As soon as I put it down, I forget about it. Yeah, Ralph, I'm gonna have to get back on your channel and watch some more melting, man. I watched Shane Man do it, and I always wanted to do it, man. But I mean, I honestly, man, it scares the hell out of me. It scares the hell out of me. Like when you were talking about, I can't remember if it was on Snobby. I think it was on Snobby's live. You were talking about something about splatter. Something like that, man. It scares the hell out of me. Memory stored in the box, buried treasure, man. It's good once you find that stuff again, though, right? But yeah, that smelting stuff just scares me to death because of, you know, how hot that metal is, and I'm just clumsy, man. I'd be clumsy. I want the full gear, man. I already got a leather apron, but I mean, I want something thicker. I mean, I want the sleeve, like the welder jacket, the shield. I want the thick gloves. I want the heavy boots. I want the pole to be about like 5 feet away when I'm picking that thing up. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to get nowhere near that stuff, man. But I always wanted to do some melting, though. Yeah, Steam Explosion. That was it. Scrapaholics. Yeah. Peddler, hit me up with the, oh, that wasn't Peddler. Who was that, Robert? Say that again. You want a little something? A little something, something? Man, I've been sending out a bunch of decals for free. And even though it came out of my pocket, I don't mind giving a lot of that stuff away, especially to the viewers. I mean, because it's, honestly, I don't want to tell you how much I paid for the decals, because, you know, I want to start charging them. But man, really, when you buy a bunch of decals, it ain't a whole lot. So I won't really be missing out on a whole lot of money. But when I start giving out about 100 to 200 of them, that's when I'm going to lose my monies. Dude, I missed it again. You guys are too far away over there. I did a, anybody want a free decal, the first 5 to email me would get one. All right, Liggett, I'll catch you later, homie. CL Smooth. I did a thing, anybody email, the first 5 to email me get a free decal. And I got so many emails, man, I just went ahead and gave, you know, I just went ahead and gave, you know, I think it was about 12 emails. So I went ahead and just packed it all up, man. I got a book of stamps, I got envelopes, and I got decals, so I went ahead and hooked everybody up. So anybody out there wants a decal, go ahead and email me. Email's in the about me, and it's in the intros. Or it's scrapall1972@gmail.com. Email me. Tell me you want a sticker. Give me your address. I'll give them away. I got these die cut ones too, man. They're really tight. So hit me up with some emails, man. Y'all want some stickers out there. Minus 18. Jesus. I think the coldest I ever seen it, that I remember, of course, couple, well shoot, it's more than a couple. It was probably about 7 years ago. I think it was minus 13. That was the coldest I seen it ever. Here in Indiana. I mean, I guess it could have been colder, but I just didn't really pay attention. I just remember watching the news, and it was like negative 13, and then we were trying to get out of our trailer, and the ice, water poured, you know, it kind of rained, and it froze over, and we couldn't get out our door because the ice froze it shut. Oh, that was silly. But we had fun, though. We had fun, man. We had a PlayStation 3. We had Red Dead Redemption. We had food and drink. And me and Sammy both had to call off of work that day. We didn't mind being, you know, locked in the house with the ice. We didn't mind that at all. I get in there. All right. Ooh, 22 watching, 22 thumbs up. I did have a few more people in here, but you know, I know people got to go. I know how it is. I'm actually going to go real soon too, but. Oh, it's a thickie. That's a thick one. That's a thin one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get back upstairs and start getting the lessons ready for Jesse on the K-12 online schooling. He's gonna be hanging out with the principal on his last class for the last hour of his school. He's gonna be hanging out with the principal. They play these games like these math and spelling challenges, and they get to challenge the principal. So. But old Twisty never wants to do it. I'm like, do it, man. Challenge him. He never wants to. He just plays. He just plays. He does pretty good in the math. He's really good at math. He's getting better on spelling. I'll tell you right now, he's going to have a hard time, though, next year in public school because he is still kind of behind, but... he'll pick it all up. I mean, when I went to school, I was behind a lot too, man. I failed twice, almost 3 times. I was just bad at school, man. And then, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was friends and maybe girls, you know, would write me letters, and I try to write letters back and they would just laugh at me, you know, because I couldn't write or spell. Kind of got me into that, like, well, I need to, you know, start doing better here, you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping Twisty does the same thing, you know. I'm hoping he picks it up that way, because once he goes to public and all the cuties going to want to write him letters. You seen that guy. He's going to be a Mac Daddy when he grows up, man. Once the cuties start writing him letters and stuff, and they start laughing at him because he can't write or spell, he'll figure it out. He'll figure it out. Well, that was spinning. Burning insulation over here. Mr. McGover, what's happening with you? Yeah, I mean, we never had Jesse tested, and of course, when I was, you know, young in the, you know, in school in the late 70s, let's see. Yeah, when I was in school in the late 70s, of course, they didn't have all these things like to test for, you know, AD, ADHD, all that stuff, you know. We haven't had Jesse tested, but sometimes, you know, we do have a little hard time of getting along and might have a little disability there, but once we figure out, like I did, once I figured it out that ain't going to stop me doing what I need to do and what I want to do, it was all good. You know what I'm saying? Once I figured out that, yeah, I have a hard time spelling. Once I figured out that it was, you know, I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. It was so long ago. Pretty much that, though. Pretty much that. I mean, I wasn't going to let any kind of, you know, disability, like, you know, I got hounded on a lot from the kids, and I wasn't going to let that stop me. Of course, in the beginning, yeah, it hurt my feelings, but then I realized, you know, I'm not even going to know these people, you know, when I grow up. That's what I thought. I'm not even going to know these people when I grow up, so what's it going to bother me for, you know? All right, people. That ain't bad. We did a little damage down here. We did a little damage. Let's see what we did. Let's see what we did before we sign off here. Because I'm going to have to get back upstairs. So, let's see what we got. I got all that wire so far.
Just got to peel that insulation off that jokey, and it's all good. But we got that left. And we got this left. And then we got all that left. And that's... I'm going to have to bust those down into singles, so... And that's what we got left. Koontz! What's up, bud? Hey, it works. Looky there. I'm live. Actually, I'm going to have to get back upstairs real soon, Koontz. So, glad you popped in. There's going to be more lives. And now that I know it's working, we'll be out in the scrap shack. We'll be tripping through the alleys, you know what I'm saying? We'll be doing all that. The pick a stick. What's up, Darren? Oh, okay. Cool, man. Yeah, I've been sick too, bud. Yeah, it's Dumpster Jerry Show. Send me an email, MCS. But yeah, man, I've been sick too. That bug, I caught some kind of flu bug, man. It knocked me down for a week. And then it took me a week to recoup. My license plate, I think it was like $56. I think it was $56 for my plates here in Indiana. Now on the HHR, it was a lot more. A lot more on the HHR. What time we got? Oh, we still got 30 minutes before his class. Shoot. So I'm going to hang out with you all for a minute and talk. Oh. Prop you up here. Yeah, we down there stripping wire, Koontz. I got miles of it, man. Miles of it, too. Look at all this good stuff we got going on here. We got packages. This is going out to my boy Scrapper D. I thought I sent him some decals, and he said he didn't get them. And I was like, well, maybe I didn't send him. So we got him some decals and a little something else extra in there. A little something extra. Decals, baby. Decals. Yes. Send me an email if you want one. I'll go ahead and send it out. Like I said, I got a sheet of forever stamps, man. Koontz. Yeah, this is pretty awesome, man. I love giving stuff away. Honestly, I do. Man, especially when it comes to scraps. I mean, I wish I had caught so many times on video, like one time I found this ladder. And this guy's walking by and he's like, dude, I could use that. And I was like, man, if you was like a minute sooner, it would have been yours. I was like, go ahead and take it. And he's like, seriously? I was like, yeah, man, I'm just going to scrap it out anyways. And he's like, no way. And he pulls it out of the go-go cart and unfolds it. And he's like, dude, this is a good sturdy ladder. You're going to scrap that? And I was like, yeah, I was probably going to scrap it, man. Take it. I've done that so many times, man. From kids' bikes to vacuum cleaners to, you know. And I always use that same thing when people walk around the corner like, oh, man, you going to take that vacuum? I was like, yeah, I was thinking about it. And they're like, man, I knew I should have got that before I went to docks. And I was like, well, go ahead and take it, man. It's still here. Take it. One night, some guy, probably about 3 in the morning, bellow started going crazy, and I'm just like, it's 3 in the morning. What the hell's going on out there? Right on. Thanks, Drake. Yeah, them shirts are pretty rad. Yeah, Koontz, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, the dog was flipping out like 3 in the morning. I'm like, what's going on? So I kind of peek out the door, and there's some guy like, like this, and I'm like, well, okay. Thanks, Darren. So I opened the door up real quick, and in my mean voice, I'm like, what's going on out here? And of course, anybody that knows me, knows I really can't hurt a flea. But he was like, whoa, man, hey, man, I'm sorry to bother you, man. He's like, look, man, I just got robbed. And it was cold outside. He's like, I just got robbed, man. They got me from a jacket. They got me from a watch. He's like, dude, they took my dang shoes. So I'm looking at him, and he's got a hoodie on. Of course, he doesn't have a watch. and he's in his socks. And I had my work boots out there, and because I keep my work boots outside, they stink like crazy. So he was coming up on the porch to take my boots. And he's like, man, you got a pair of shoes or something, man, you know? And I'm looking down at my boots thinking about, I'm going to give him these boots, but they smell like cat piss, but whatever, I'm going to give him the boots. But I found a pair of boots. You know, at the same time I found these bad boys. I'll be rocking these joints. The same time I found those, I found a pair of boots. And I was like, man, give me a minute. I was like, what size you wear? And he's like, I wear a size 10. I was like, dude, I got a pair of boots. I'm not sure what size they are. Hang out. I'll go get them. Got them. He put them on. Walked home. I mean, even if he was like, even if I caught him walking away with my boots on, I would still let him walk away in his situation. I mean, really, anybody's situation, if they need a pair of boots that bad, just take them, I guess. I mean, they smell like cat piss. Take them. I mean, it's no big deal. I mean, I just love giving stuff away. But that night was a trip. Especially out here in the hood, man. Somebody like sneaking up on your porch at 3 in the morning. I mean, you don't know who's out here, you know. Even when you think you know who's out there, you still don't know who's out there. You still don't know. Dang, $228 for plates for the whole year? Yeah, man, I'm pretty sure mine was only $56 on it. What's up, Snowbay? Yeah, I think it was $56 for the year for me on the Trailblazer. The HHR, I think, was a little bit more, but it was nowhere near that, man. What was... Where's that at, man? $96 for your license every year? Hey, Melissa. I got you set up in here somewhere. We got you set up in here, Melissa. Yeah, where is that, man? Just shy of $300 for plates and then $100 for your license? Where's that at? Shoot, man, I think we pay like $16 or $24 and it lasts like 4 years for our license. Shoot, mine's still good until 2024 right now, and I had him for a long time. So that's cool, man. We got Snobby, we got Allie Mack, we got Ralph Mork in the house. Shoot, Miss Canadian, Southern Belle was here. Scrapping together, Big Country Scapper. Oh man, these are all my boys. Everybody's my boys and girls out there. Now my email is gonna get flooded probably, but that's all right with me, man. Yeah, we got about like 20 more minutes before I'm gonna have to go here. Hey, Bill's still there. Hey, dude, how many more pounds you got out there on Scrap Mountain, you think? How big? I mean, I know you didn't show us all of it, I don't think. And I don't think you really showed us, I mean, everything in your garage either, which is just packed full of stuff. You'd be scrapping for days, and that's why you still be scrapping, right? Scrapping for days, that's why you still be scrapping. Whew. Coons, what do you work, man? You want second shift or third shift or something? Oh, damn. Huh. That's crazy. It's just so crazy how everything's so different on the other side, you know what I mean? I'm sure a lot of you people over there on the other side of the earth are looking at Americans like, dude, you guys are freaking nuts, man. Your place looks like shit, you know, and just trash everywhere and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you're right. Americans are crazy. Oh, dang. 4 a.m. Holy cow. I couldn't do that. I couldn't get to work at 4 a.m. I could leave work at 4 a.m. No. I could do that, but I don't know if I could ever make it that early. Shoot, I had trouble. I was going in at like, I think it was 7:30. And then when they asked me to start coming in at 6, I was just like, holy cow, I don't know if I could do this. But we made it there. I was never late. Aluminum pile as tall as the old Ranger. That's a tall pile, man. That is a tall pile. Aluminum kind of sucks, man. I mean, it used to be my favorite, like a long time ago. We're talking a long time ago. It used to be my favorite because I used to get a lot of it from the bike shop that I worked at. Oh, I guess that is a bit of a drive to get there. Oh, man. That's another thing, too. I never really lived so far from work, either. I lived very close to my job, so that's just crazy. An hour drive. But, well, that ain't bad to renew them. But, yeah, aluminum used to be my favorite, but now aluminum prices are so janked, man. Because the stuff is so light, you gotta have some weight to make money. And when you got weight in aluminum, it's a big pile. It's a big old pile. And it used to be my favorite stuff to grab because a lot of times I was on my bicycle. Damn. That ain't bad either, I guess. Quebec, okay. Yeah, that's Quebec. Is that where Quebec, that's where Jackpot Digger is, right? And is he in Quebec? Canadian Treasure Hunter, maybe even. And I think there was another guy, Marcel St. Jean. If anybody ever watched him, he's old school, man. Like old school, like Mike the Scrapper, old school, you know, Moose Scrapper kind of thing. You know, I think Marcel was doing videos like way before those guys anyways. But I seen he posted a video recently. I don't know if anybody knows Marcel St. Jean, but he was one cool guy to watch. And I mean, you can go back, you can go to his videos and watch his old videos and you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it. Crazy cat. Crazy cat. About as crazy as that John Picker. If anybody ever watched John Picker videos. I haven't watched any of his videos in a long time because he's all about picking food and I'm not. Yeah. Yeah, Marcel St. Jean, man. He's cool. Jeez. What people, man, I guess I'm kind of lucky that I don't have to pay these prices like to drive or, you know. Shoot, most people here, they don't even pay anything to drive. They just go buy a car and start driving until they get caught. But, yeah, Marcel St. Jean's cool, man. Check him out. He has, like, 7 years worth of videos. Where'd you pick up a KFC cooler? I guess at KFC, but... Will they get a hold of you to come get it, or they set it outside, I guess? That's got to be some heavy stainless. Some heavy stainless. I done forgot what I was talking about. Anybody want to go check out the mess in the scrap shack? Well, I got a few minutes later. Ow, I poked my eye out. Yeah, we got a few minutes. All right, they called you. That's good, man. I need to get some cards made that has, of course, my number, my YouTube channel, and maybe even a PayPal tip jar. But I'm not even sure if I got this door unlocked. Well, the sun went away. It was kind of sunny out here. Let's see what's happening in the scrap shack. I made a mess. I always say that. I always say I make a mess in the scrap. All right, everybody. I'm going to have to get a Wi-Fi booster. I was really hoping the Wi-Fi signal will reach out there. Sometimes it do, sometimes it don't. But I'm going to have to get a booster because I'm going to do a lot of live shows out there too. And And hopefully, yeah, I got too much scrap in the way interfering with my signals. Yeah, I got you. Hey, McGoover, man, yeah, you email me, man, whenever you get to feeling better, bud. Get the computer warehouse. Hey, that's what I'm gonna do with all that wire I'm stripping down there. Hey, Bob, what's up, Davenport? Thanks for entering into the contest there of how many cans are in the can. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody who entered. How many cans are in the can? What's up, Davenport? We got you. Yeah, with all that wire I'm stripping, I got to get a new laptop or desktop or something because mine is so old. My desktop is so old, it won't play the GoPro video. I mean, it's real, yeah. It's real choppy, man. And when I up, they're basically saying that my computer was too old. So I got to get something new. Because I've been going around with this GoPro on my head trying to get used to it and mess with it. And it is about... All right. That's good, Bill. Sorry, I spit on everybody. That's good, Bill, man. Yeah, I love that computer e-waste. I love tearing down desktops, man. I love tearing down desktops. It's always the same stuff, but they are... I mean, I don't know why I love it. It's just easy. And you get a lot of good stuff out of it. And them cases are heavy, man. Anybody seen that recycle dude turn in like 1,800 pounds of computer cases? It was crazy. Or was it 800 pounds? Maybe that was it. 800 pounds of 800 pounds of computer cases. Those things are heavy, man. If you just the little side doors you pop off the tower, or pop off to get inside, have a stack of those, dude. That's where it's at. What's up, Nick? Mad? Yeah, bud. Appreciate your little guessing there in the contest, man. I actually should only did it for a few days, but I thought maybe a week would be pretty good. But I'm pretty sure here in the next day or two, people will probably stop commenting. But we're still going to wait till next week to reveal the winner. And then after that, I'm going to have to go get me the shirt, because what I do is I go buy the shirts, so I'll have to get the size, and then I go out and buy the shirt. And then I'll cut the stencil out, and then I'll make the Pigpen shirt. So, yeah, I can't wait to see who the winner is. I mean, I'm telling you right now, there's some people that are very close, like real close. And James Moreau, if you're still out there, the wheel of spins might come into play, I'm pretty sure. Which I hope they do, man. I want to spin the wheel. You know what I'm saying? I want to spin the wheel. Ah. Yep, there went my glassies. Pardon me. Yeah, so I don't have any moderators. What's up, bro? Keith. We don't have no moderators in the house, and I'll probably just not have any. I don't know, man. I think when I go live, it's just going to be basically a free-for-all. I mean, if you're going to start talking a lot of trash, I'll just cut you out myself. But, I mean, it's a free-for-all. This is an adult channel. I put a lot of my I mean, even though a lot of my stuff... 100-car pileup. Woo, 100 cars? It was a Pepsi. Pepsi Cola. Damn, 100-car pileup. Jesus. That's crazy, man. 100 cars got in a wreck. That is nuts. But, all right. Okay, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here so I can get Twisty's classes going. We'll go ahead and finish the day, and then I'm going to go probably after class, go tear around the neighborhood, but see what we can find. I went out there today, and right down the alley was like these two grills, you'll see coming up in video here soon. Right? Laters, bro. I'm also almost to current date too on my videos, which is awesome. So that means we got to get out there and start bringing in more content. You too, Coons. I'll see you, buds. Allie, laters. My peoples, snobbies, everybody. Thanks for joining, man. This is awesome. This is, yeah, current date. You're all going to see me not really find a whole lot. Oh, I don't know, man. I like that premiere thing that Kuntz did the other day. I might do that, but I don't know. I could, anybody that sends me an email, I can go ahead and send out emails because these lives are not really planned. So anybody that sends me an email, I can send out emails saying, hey, I'm going to go live later on today. So that's right. All right, everybody, we're out of here. Yeah, man, I know, right? This is cool. This is cool. No StreamYard either. Awesome. Awesome. So, all right, everybody. Until we meet again. Until we meet again. Yeah, take care, everyone. Bye, Melissa. How do I don't even know how to end this, dude. How do I stop it? Maybe I'll just let it run forever. You guys can watch the household. Watch the household do its stuff. I think it's this button. Laters, everybody. I'm going to try it. Yep, we're going to end it. You all be safe, too, out there.